Welcome back to JPL in 30. We kick off the final segment with our Monday doubleheader. First up, Western outfit Montego Bay United are on the hunt for crucial points as they chase the playoffs. This time, Harborview FC stands in their way and 3 valuable points. Let's see how that one panned out.
Easter Monday football here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex, Harborview versus Montego Bay United. Here's a starting lineup for Harborview. Perhaps a lineup that we've become very accustomed to, Chris Taylor. Glenroy Samuel, the Trinidadian in goal. Other than Harding, remain Brackenridge. Garth Stewart and Akimo Jones, the back four. Kasim Priestley, Demar Rose and Joshua Anglin in the middle of the park. And Ruan Brown, Amar Thompson and Andre Fagan up top. They're coached by Ludley Bernard. Here's Montego Bay United. William Ferreira in goal, the Brazilian. Josiah Trimmingham, Luca Lima Correa, Benaldo Wellington, Johan Weatherly, Jordan Fletcher, O'Dane Nish, Devarro McKenzie, Owain Gordon, Brian Brown, and John Claudio Ferreira. Their head coach is Naida De Santos. Taryn Robinson got things going early in this encounter. Ball played over the top. Glenroy Samuel, horror of horrors, outside of the area, handling the ball, getting the yellow card. Owain Gordon would step up. You'll see that in a short moment. And how did he step up? The wall was in position, but Glenroy Samuel certainly wasn't. And Owain Gordon made full use of the extra inch that he needed and converted it. That was the 4th minute. Harborview, they would have some chances. Ruan Brown pushing forward, getting the shot off. That went wide. Montego Bay United, though, would continue to push the narrative, and that flick-on header, Correa couldn't just find the finish. That would have been an easy conversion had he just put the right foot forward. Literally. Here they came again. Fletcher in the first half couldn't get the final touch after he really rounded the keeper. First half action again. Harborview through Harding, lifting this one. Ruan Brown again, unable to get it on target over the top. And Ferreira not being tested here. Ruan Brown again, forcing a save from Ferreira. He was alert all afternoon, William Ferreira. Second half action now. Amar Thompson going across. Andre Fagan couldn't get to the end of this one. Beautiful build-up play. Correa to Weatherly. Bang on the target. His 4th for the season, Johan Weatherly. The 2nd of the afternoon for Montego Bay United. And they made it safe with that conversion. Another look at it. Growing in confidence is Johan Weatherly. Harborview had a great opportunity. Chukwemeka with the first header. Garth Stewart with the follow-up. But on both occasions, the Brazilian goalkeeper was equal to the task. John Claudio Ferreira came forward, lifted that one in the area. Brian Brown should have done better. Glenroy Samuel shouldn't have given any glimpse of a follow-up chance. And here, another disastrous moment for Harborview. Perhaps a soft penalty, but under the circumstances, not much to argue against. Opinions perhaps will vary. Owain Gordon, though, converted with a plum and made it safe. 3 goals for Montego Bay United.
Yeah, this has been the story of the season, but we know the disadvantage that we have, so we know we have to work with it. But of course, I thought that we could have responded more positively thereafter. Because the sustained pressure and the opportunities that we would have gotten would have brought us back in the game. And that is disappointing for me that we didn't have anything to show after all of that.
You've managed many players. I don't know as a player how much time you'd have spent in the goal itself. But talk to me what you think would be going through these players' minds. Because you've chipped and changed between 3 keepers this season, and yet the Bloopers have still continued. 4, in fact, you're saying. What is the kind of things you would say to these keepers on the training ground? Do you think it's just a lack of confidence? And it could be right across the board.
There are varying reasons that contributes towards the performances. Initially, it was indiscipline. Then you found lack of confidence. you know. And then, of course, sometimes the quality is just not good enough for this level and for the expectation of a club such as Harbourview, you know. So we get a mixed bag totally. But as I said before, going to the game knowing that we have this handicap. I mean, at 2-1, we could have probably come back, sorry, at 2-0, we could have come back 2-1, right? And with the impetus that we would have had at that time, we probably could have got something, you know? So we know what we have against us. We now know, we should now know how to find something up at the other end of the pitch, but that is also a problem.
Big 3 points for you today. Analyze the performance for me. What do you think you did well, and where do you think you need to brush upon?
Of course, it was a good match overall. I mean, we still need to, finish off the opportunities in a better way. If we have done that, we could have closed the match in the first half. It's very important at that point to play competitive, not necessarily fancy football, because sometimes fancy football you can, lose the point and it's not good. So, but the guys are doing very well. I mean, we could control the game. I think second half was a bit better than the first half, and the maturity of the guys, even in the last 10 minutes, knocking the ball around to get the time and choose the right moments to go. We could have even scored more.
And I know you would be very much aware of that. Of course, yourself and Waterhouse tied on points, but they have the superior goal difference. So I know sitting on the bench, you'll be saying to yourself, with all these chances, you'd want to take more of them because it could very well come down to goal difference, and you'd want to close that gap.
Look, I never had that hope. You see, the difference now, I don't even know how it is now, but is big, and we cannot look. We came
Six
here.
goals.
We 6 goals now, but we scored 3. So you see, I mean, we could not come here to think about that.
The second match of the doubleheader on Monday saw Clarendon-based side Veer United looking to close out the season on a high as they take on relegated side Treasure Beach.
Welcome back to the Anthony Sporting Sports Complex for more renovated Jamaica Premier League action. This encounter, Veer United versus Treasure Beach. In goal, Roger Williams, Alvin Strawn, Lamard Neal, Javon Smith, Alric Maitland, Diane Clark, Nathaniel Howe, Donovan Clark, Dane Murray, Matt Lutwood, and Kamar Bush Beckford. Their head coach is Linville Dixon. Treasure Beach, let's have a look on their lineup. In goal, Moe Morgan, Mario Bryan, Ryan Duarte, Shanoy Smith, Jordan Nemhard, Tommy Lawrence, Tedlar Parchment, Fortin Wright, Lana Anderson, Tavar Thompson, and Xavier Lamont. Their head coach, Fitzroy Ambersley. It started early for Treasure Beach. They had some great opportunities. Getting the opportunity here was Parchment. His shot was wide of the mark. Roger Williams not needing to make a save. After good work. Poor clearance on this occasion. And he did well to get the ball. And his shot again into the advertiser's board. Veer United had their moments. Nathaniel Howe perhaps with the best of the half. Moy Morgan equal to the task. Treasure Beach would continue to push forward. And that take from Romario Bryan, the shot lacked quality though. That was Tamar Thompson, beg your pardon. Second half action. Smith flashed that one wide. Not sure if it was a shot or a cross. Lewin doing well here to round the keeper, unable to find the finish into the side netting. That would have been a goal against his old team, Lorenzo Lewin. Good work to round Moy Morgan, but he couldn't get the angles right on the shot. And it went into the side netting. Another great opportunity for Parchment. And my oh my, did he spoil that one. Unbelievable in the end. And that was the final whistle from Carvel Banton.
You said at the start of the game that you had a big meeting with your team, told them that coming into this match, important not to be complacent, to defeat teams who are below you in the table. But it wasn't the same level of intensity like you showed against Portmore at the start.
Yes, definitely so. When you summarize the game, we start flat. We really see that the team never start really the way they are to. Again, yes, you play a Treasure Beach team. Yes, as we said, Treasure Beach dropped at the out of the league, But I know they would have something to play for. They're gonna play for their pride, and that's again bragging rights because some of the Treasure Beach players used to play for Veer, So definitely they would have put out everything, So we really take Treasure Beach for granted, And today, it wasn't how we play the Portmore, the Mount Pleasant, in the last games and so on. But it's holiday, and it's very difficult to drive that level of motivation to play, And today it really shows in the performance.
Not necessarily the start you would have been looking for, but all things considered, a spirited performance from your boys.
Yeah, man, definitely. At the end of the day, as Coach Lindvall said, we're playing for pride. We just want to finish the season strong and, just have some fun at the same time.
Not necessarily after the start you'd have imagined initially, a bit of a wobbly start in the pre-match and so on. But obviously, from the start, the boys were switched on. Nemhard, the captain, marshalling things from the bat, and that must have been pleasing, considering, yes, you're coming to the end of your first Premier League season, but then football will continue after, and you want to make sure that you take these experiences to grow from them.
Exactly. It's definitely a learning experience for us. We're looking at keeping a core of players that exhibit the type of attitude and that's the culture that we want to create at Treasure Beach FC, and just move forward. We get relegated and we just have to brush ourselves off and come again.
Here's a full match week 25 results. Waterhouse beating Malines 3-0. Tivoli Gardens 4-1 over Lime Hall. Cavalier beating Dunbeholden 4 goals to 2. Mount Pleasant 1-0 over Humbeline. A tie 1-0 between Arnett and Portmore. Montego Bay United making it very interesting going into the final match week. 3-0 winners over Harbourview, keeping their top 6 hopes alive. And a 0-0 between Veer United and Treasure Beach. Here's the updated table after that fixture. Mount Pleasant and Tivoli Gardens in the automatic positions at the moment. Tivoli the same points as the Cavalier, but a superior goal difference of +4. Portmore United, Arnett Gardens and Waterhouse are under the top 6. Waterhouse though and Montego Bay United on equal points, with Waterhouse having 6 goals above them in the goal difference, 16-9. Of course, Treasure Beach and Lime Hall already relegated, 13 and 7 points, and Dunbeholden and Veer there, and Humbeline running out the top 10. The final regular season match week 26. Here's the lineup: Mount Pleasant and Lime Hall in the St. Anne Derby, Montego Bay United and Tivoli Gardens. That will be big. Tivoli will want to secure their top 2 position, so they'll make it difficult for Montego Bay United, who want to spring one on Waterhouse. Waterhouse face Harbourview, Portmore, Humbeline, Treasure Beach and Arnett Gardens. That will be a key battle for Arnett Gardens. They'll want to maximize points. Cavalier and Malines United and Dunbeholden and Veer. Those are the matches in match week 26.
That's how we put a wrap on JPL in 30 on your home of champions Sportsmax. Tune in next week for more JPL action.